topic number 3, we have Sydney McLaughlin, an American star on the track. And she was one that we covered in addition to Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yep.
That was a racer that we were really excited to see. She had the personality. She had the skills for sure, like probably going to be setting a record herself. But the other person we covered was Sydney McLaughlin before this. We knew she had the potential to win gold. Now, I wasn't sure that she was going to set the world record, but, you know, Sha'Carri Richardson had the hair and had the personality. I think Sydney McLaughlin's a little bit more understated, but she has the pedigree that she's made for herself because she's been pretty much famous since high school in regards to track. And she's been a Gatorade sponsored athlete. She's a model, and she's, you know, as much as I'm all for Sha'Carri Richardson kind of doing her thing and being herself, Sydney McLaughlin is turning out to be mature beyond her years and a genuine role model. And now she's a world record holder. So what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, I mean, on top of the world record, she's the gold medalist. So she won the gold medal in the women's Olympic 400-meter hurdles finals just last night. And it was an amazing race to watch. And on top of it, she set a world record and obviously a personal record as well. So when you can knock all of those off, a personal record in track and field is always amazing to get. Then a world record is amazing to get. And on top of that, a gold medal. I'd say she is doing an amazing job. And like you said, she is the face of USA Track and Field right now. And if USA Track and Field's smart, they will plaster her all over the place because she is amazing on the track and off the track. Like we said, with all of her sponsorships right now, she has a great brand for herself, and it's rightly deserved. Like you said, she's been building it up since she was in high school, came on the world stage at 17 years old in the last Olympics, and hey, got knocked out in the semifinals, then put in a ton of work. She's now 21 years old, and she is now the gold medal winner in this year's Olympics. So it just shows you how after 4 years, she has went through and put all the work in, all the hard work, and she rightly earned this, and it's rightly deserved. And all the attention is rightly deserved. Sydney McLaughlin is an amazing athlete, and man, she is great. And like I said, this is the face of USA Track and Field, hopefully for the next 10 years, because she is that amazing. You can definitely plan on seeing her in at least another 2 Olympics, which could possibly set her up for 3 gold medals, which is amazing, especially in one event. So, man, I really enjoyed watching this race last night. And we had 2 Americans up there, which was even better. We had an American that won the silver medal as well, and she broke the world record. And then on top of that, Sydney went a little faster and broke the world record even more. So it was crazy. If Sydney McLaughlin wasn't in the race, the second place winner would have also ran a world record. So it just shows you how fast the track is right now at Tokyo. And people have said that the technology with these track surfaces is developing over the years, year after year, and just becoming faster and faster because they want to see more world records and more Olympic records. And man, did we see one last night with Sydney McLaughlin winning the 400-meter hurdles and getting that gold medal for the U.S.
You know, before we go into the next topic, there's something I want to tie back in that we talked about Luka, and we can't get the clips on this show, right, to show this. We can't show this race. The Olympic Committee, and this goes back to us. We can say what we need to say here on this show. It's not like all the networks on the sports. The Olympic Committee takes ownership of the Olympics. They only care about the profit. That's why when we want to give these athletes praise and we want to show this race, they don't allow it, you know, and what they also don't allow is athletes to speak their mind. So you're not allowed to protest on the podium. Why not? That's a First Amendment right. And think about the history of protests at the Olympics and the fact that you want to somehow stifle that and not let the word get out about what's going on here. So with the Olympics, you know, you have this was a race where you have an athlete who's phenomenal. The second place, the silver athlete, also set a world record. So can you imagine? It's bittersweet, but it just shows how fierce the competition is. And you know, the Olympics, it's like as much as I love supporting the athletes and everything like that, sometimes the way that the Olympic Committee just kind of sides with all these different countries that, you know, they want to kind of keep the athletes quiet and they want things done their own way. These athletes deserve, you know, they get basically, a lot of them are living hand to mouth. They're not rich athletes, some of them, a few of them are. But you have like this second place person here. How many sponsorships is she going to get compared to Sydney? So I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. There's a lot to consider when it comes to the Olympics.
Well, I'll tell you what, she has a lot of sponsors because she's the former gold medalist. So she won the gold. Yeah. So she won the gold medal in the last Olympics and was looking to be the second gold medal of her career. But Sydney McLaughlin just came in and, like I said, developed over these last 4 years to just become such an amazing athlete in the 400 hurdles that Dalilah Muhammad, who was the second place finisher, former gold medalist, all she could get was silver. But like we said, she also ran and beat the former world record. So she improved over the last 4 years. It just shows you how much Sydney McLaughlin improved over her last 4 years and the hard work she put in on the track to have this pay off and to not only, like I said, win the gold medal, but also to set the world record at the same time. There's a lot more you're going to see from Sydney McLaughlin coming up